In this video, we'll explore 10 foods that can be deadly when reheated, along with the reasons behind their risks. While reheating leftovers is a common practice in many households, it's important to be aware that not all foods are safe to reheat. 10 foods you should never reheat and consume at any cost. 1. Rice. Rice is a staple food in many cultures, but reheating it can lead to bacterial contamination and food poisoning. Raw rice often contains spores of Bacillus cereus, a bacterium that can survive cooking. If cooked rice is left at room temperature for too long, these spores can multiply and produce toxins that are heat-resistant. Reheating the rice may not eliminate these toxins, leading to symptoms of food poisoning such as vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. In severe cases, Bacillus cereus toxins can cause liver failure and be potentially fatal. 2. Potatoes. Potatoes, especially when cooked and then left at room temperature, can become a breeding ground for Clostridium botulinum bacteria. These bacteria produce botulinum toxin, a potent neurotoxin that can cause botulism, a serious and potentially fatal illness. When potatoes are cooked and stored in low-oxygen environments, such as in sealed containers, conditions become favorable for the growth of Clostridium botulinum. Reheating potatoes may not destroy the toxin, putting consumers at risk of botulism poisoning. 3. Mushrooms. Mushrooms contain proteins that can be difficult to digest, and reheating them can exacerbate digestive issues, causing discomfort and gastrointestinal distress. While not inherently fatal, consuming reheated mushrooms can lead to symptoms such as nausea, bloating, and abdominal pain, especially in individuals with sensitive digestive systems. To minimize the risk, it's advisable to consume mushrooms fresh or within a short time after cooking, avoiding reheating whenever possible. 4. Leafy greens. Leafy greens like spinach contain nitrates, which, when reheated, can convert into nitrites under high temperatures. Nitrites can react with compounds in the stomach to form nitrosamines, known carcinogens linked to various cancers, including stomach cancer. Reheating spinach and other leafy greens can increase the risk of exposure to these harmful compounds, posing long-term health risks. To mitigate this risk, it's best to consume cooked leafy greens immediately after preparation and avoid reheating them. 5. Chicken. Chicken is a popular protein source, but reheating it improperly can lead to foodborne illnesses caused by bacteria like Salmonella and Campylobacter. Insufficient reheating may not destroy all bacteria present in cooked chicken, allowing them to proliferate and increase the risk of contamination. Consuming reheated chicken contaminated with harmful bacteria can result in severe gastrointestinal infections and, in some cases, be life-threatening. To ensure the safety of reheated chicken, it's crucial to store it properly, refrigerate promptly after cooking, and reheat until it reaches an internal temperature of at least 165 degrees, 74 degrees. 6. Eggs. Reheating eggs, especially boiled or scrambled eggs, can lead to the production of toxic compounds such as hydrogen sulfide. These compounds are formed when proteins in the eggs break down under high temperatures. Consumption of reheated eggs containing hydrogen sulfide can cause symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. In some cases, excessive consumption of hydrogen sulfide can lead to more severe health complications. To minimize the risk, it's advisable to consume eggs fresh or within a short time after cooking and avoid reheating them whenever possible. 7. Cooked vegetables. Reheating cooked vegetables can lead to nutrient loss and the formation of harmful compounds such as acrylamide and heterocyclic amines. These compounds are formed when carbohydrates and amino acids react at high temperatures, particularly during frying, roasting, or baking. Acrylamide and heterocyclic amines have been linked to an increased risk of cancer and other health problems. To reduce the formation of these compounds, it's best to consume cooked vegetables fresh or lightly reheated and avoid prolonged exposure to high temperatures. 8. Oils and fats. Reheating oils and fats, especially those used for deep frying, can lead to the production of toxic compounds such as aldehydes and lipid peroxides. When oils are heated to high temperatures, they undergo chemical changes that can result in the formation of these harmful compounds. Consumption of foods cooked in reheated oils containing aldehydes and lipid peroxides can lead to oxidative stress and inflammation, increasing the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer. To minimize the risk, it's advisable to avoid reheating oils and fats whenever possible and use fresh oils for cooking. 9. Seafood. Reheating seafood, particularly shellfish and fish, can lead to the production of histamines and other biogenic amines. These compounds are formed when proteins in seafood degrade over time, especially when exposed to improper storage conditions or inadequate refrigeration. Consumption of reheated seafood containing high levels of histamines can cause symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, and nausea. In severe cases, excessive consumption of histamines can lead to a condition known as histamine toxicity or scombroid poisoning, which can be life-threatening. 10. Dairy products. Reheating dairy products such as milk, cheese, and yogurt can lead to the growth of harmful bacteria like Listeria monocytogenes and Staphylococcus aureus. These bacteria can multiply rapidly at room temperature and survive moderate heat, increasing the risk of foodborne illnesses. Consumption of reheated dairy products contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes or Staphylococcus aureus can cause symptoms such as fever, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can be particularly dangerous for vulnerable populations such as pregnant women, infants, and the elderly. To minimize the risk, it's essential to store dairy products properly, refrigerate promptly after opening, and avoid reheating them whenever possible. In conclusion, while reheating food is a common practice, certain foods can pose serious health risks when reheated due to bacterial contamination, nutrient loss, and the formation of harmful compounds. Always prioritize food safety to protect yourself and your loved ones from potential harm. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Stay healthy and enjoy your meals.